Fortnite Chapter 6 just released, and I have the best keyboard and mouse settings you need to start using. These settings are optimized for all the new changes this chapter, and these settings work for all keyboard players, giving you the best mechanics and aim like this. So be sure to stick around until the end of the video for these settings, and I'm also giving away 3 Chapter 6 battle passes for free in this video, and all you need to do is watch the video to the end and comment down below your username and thoughts on the new chapter. Without further more, let me show you how amazing these settings are. Jeez. 200. 56, full box, 100. GG's. One HP. Window at it. 200. GG's. Real thought I couldn't see him. Come on, man. You should know better than that. 13. 17. GG's. Oh, what a good shot by him. What the heck? GG's. Real quick, if you are on a low-end gaming PC or console and keep experiencing FPS drops but you want to go pro and make earnings, well, if so, one of the most important things this season is being able to have consistent FPS and no more of those random stutters. And for the people who've been asking me how I average well over 240 FPS in real game, I use this tweaking tool called Velocity. Velocity is an application similar to Gear Up and Exit Lag. The difference is that Velocity completely optimizes your PC so that it performs better. Velocity allows low-end gaming PCs to average well over 240 FPS, so if your game has been feeling massively delayed, I recommend trying out their free tweaks down in the description. Yo, I miss these motorcycles so much. Oh, my motorcycle just sent him flying. How am I getting shot at, man? Ooh, car wants me dead. Good. You're 1 HP, come here. GG's. Dead. Correct. Correct. Dead. 100. Dead. Jeez. Jeez. Oh, that was crazy. 34. want that, bro. GG's. What is bro doing? Come on. There we go. The box. Come on, man. Get out of there. Don't die. There we go. The box. 200. Yo, these settings got me moving. So let's get onto the settings. Make sure you have your window mode to full screen, resolution 1920 by 1080, your frame rate, make sure that's your monitor's refresh rate, and then performance mode. All this is preference, you know, use whatever you want. This, make sure it's all on low, but keep your 3D resolution to 100, of course. All this, yeah, keep it low. Show FPS on, of course. Audio, put all this to whatever you want, but make sure you can actually hear your game, so have it semi-high. Now, one of the most underrated settings is making sure your sound quality is on low. It actually helps delay a ton. Now, visual sound effects, of course, make sure that's on, and that's really it for that. For these settings, make sure your matchmaking region is actually on your region. Don't put it on auto, put it on your actual region. Now, for all these, it's kind of just preference, like I said, but you can copy all of these. I do use auto opens doors, which I guess is a bad thing, but I like it. All this also is preference, but I do use hold to swap, and then preferred item slots is so important to me because it automatically just puts in the slot I want. It saves you so much time. Now, if we scroll down, all this is preference, but make sure you use these settings though, because this is very important. Now, disable pre-edit, that's also optional. I just like it on. Now, confirm edit on release, I do have it on now. Simple edit, make sure those are off 100%. Those are awful. Now, for this, make sure, of course, your replays are off or it's going to be so delayed. So delayed. Saving for energy savings, make sure it's all off. Now, for game UI, this is all preference. Everything in here is preference, but you can copy these down if you want. For damage number, cumulative is much better, but I do use list just for my videos, of course. Now, HUD scale is 80% just so I can see it, but it's still kind of small. And then you can copy all this down, just preference, like I said at the start. A lot of these settings are preferences. Now, for my settings, this is, I use 1111 X and Y on 800 DPI, and then 39.5 and 42 for my scope and targeting sensitivity. Now, building sense, make sure that's 100. Don't ever change that. For keyboard movement, this is very important. Make sure this is on and copy my exact settings for that. This is all just preference. I don't know if you guys actually take that serious. Now, for my keybinds, make sure to copy all these down if you want the most optimized binds, especially for sprinting. I have the most optimized bind for that. Combat, this is all up to you guys. Use whatever for here, of course. You know, I do use just simple weird binds for that. It's very interesting. Now, for my building, it shows F binds, but if you look to the right, the ones on the right are my actual keybinds. So like high mouse button, low mouse button, Q and V. Make sure to copy those as well. But for the rest, just copy them as you like.